Okay, yes, ma'am.
Can you please go ahead and introduce yourself?
Introduction, ma'am.
Yes.
My name is Mohammad Faraz Siddiqui, and
Mhm.
I am from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. And I am here. I joined clapingo in December last year, so it's
Okay.
been 4 months.
All right. And how
Yes,
has
ma'am.
your experience been?
Overall experience is good, ma'am. Actually, when I started my journey with the clapingo, so it was like I was not able to frame a sentence, a proper sentence. So, but the condition right now it's very good. So
Hmm.
I learned a lot, learned many things from clapingo, and my journey is good.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. So before starting this session, I'd just like to go over two idioms with you so that we can use it during our conversation today.
Okay.
All right. So the first is give it your best shot.
The short.
Right? Yes. Do you know what the meaning is?
Yes. Giving your 100%.
Yeah. All right. And the second one is to stay ahead of the game.
Um, to stay ahead of the to uh, to move parallel with the game, like understanding the concept and playing that way in a better way.
Hmm. Being prepared and doing something before others expect you to do.
Okay.
That is being
Yes.
ahead of your game. So, for instance, if I use it in a sentence, it would be consistent practice helps you to stay ahead of the game.
Ahead of the game. Yes. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, let's try and use this during our conversation today.
Okay.
The topic of the day is sports. Right?
Yes.
Do you play any sports?
Yes, ma'am. I play cricket.
Okay. Are you good at it? Would you say
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you're good at
Actually,
it?
yes, ma'am. I'm good at it because the only game which I played, or which I liked playing since childhood was cricket.
Hmm.
And right now, also, when I get time in Sunday, I sometimes, not regularly, but sometimes when I get chance, I
Hmm.
play cricket
Okay.
only. So
Okay.
I didn't played uh, any other game other than cricket.
Hmm.
So that is the only sports which I like.
Which you can. Okay. All right. So here I would
Yes,
like to point out two feedbacks. Is that all right if I interrupt you in the middle and point them out, or do you want me to end the session with it?
in the end, ma'am.
Okay. All right. All right. Works. Do you think sports are important for personal growth?
Yes, ma'am. Sports are really important for
Hmm.
personal growth because it's a kind of exercise, and exercise is a very vital part of your life because
Hmm.
it will make your body comfort, like physically fit,
Hmm.
you know, and it will make your mental health also stable. So
Hmm.
it's good, like it gives you a mental stability also and gives your physical growth also. So it's
Hmm.
sports, you should play sports along with your study.
Okay, all right. Which qualities can one cultivate through sports?
Repeat, ma'am.
Which qualities can one cultivate through sports? Like if one plays sports, then what are the qualities that one gains?
Qualities, like if you are playing cricket, like you should be very good in management skills also, because as uh, when to bat the other person, like you have a whole team, like if you are a captain, so you
Hmm.
should be you will gain management skills, like
Hmm.
uh, at what position the particular person can give a maximum result, so place that person in that position.
Hmm.
So it's like yes, management skills uh,
Are important.
in from are important, and decision making skills are also important, because in the starting, when you play cricket, the game start with the toss. So
Hmm.
so you should be good in making decision whether if you are winning the toss, and you should see the condition of the weather, also condition of the pitch. It will help you in playing. It will help you in, like, you should be good in decision making, whether you
Right.
play first or bowl first or bat first, so
Okay.
that you can get maximum and win the game.
Right. Makes sense. Did you play any sports in school?
Yes, ma'am. I used to play football also sometimes, and cricket.
How did that help you during your childhood?
Yes, ma'am. It make me physically fit. Like right now also, that game, like the at that time I played football.
Hmm.
It made me physically and mentally fit. So
Hmm.
right now I'm observing that I'm physically fit. Touchwood. So that is the I'm thankful that I
Hmm.
play at that time. I never missed
Hmm.
playing game. I didn't
Okay.
avoid it. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
So that made
Uh,
me, yes, ma'am.
yeah. Have you ever been on any sports teams?
Yes, ma'am. Repeat, ma'am.
Have you ever been on any sports teams?
Um, like
Like,
in college
like
days
you,
or school.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or right now
Yes,
also.
ma'am. Right now, I don't play cricket frequently, because
Okay.
of actually I'm having some other responsibility also. So I did not get time to play. Talking
You
about,
don't
if
get
I
time.
talk, I do yes, I don't get time to
Hmm.
play. Talking about the school days and college days, in college, I had a team.
Hmm.
We had a team. So I was not the captain, but was a top order batsman.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So we won two or three titles also. So we had a very
Okay.
good team, well balanced team. Yes, ma'am.
Right. Maybe try and use one of the two idioms that we started this session with and reframe your sentences or reframe your answer. Can you,
Okay, okay.
yeah? Can you try and reframe it and say it to me right now?
Um, yes, ma'am. When I used to bat and the top order batsman as a order batsman. I really like playing and getting ahead of the game.
Right. Or giving
Yes,
it your
ma'am.
best shot would be a better.
Yes, ma'am. Because I know that what was the target, so I played accordingly that, so that I can be ahead of the game.
Right. Okay. Do you watch any sports live?
Yes, ma'am.
Which
Uh,
sports do you
I,
watch?
Obviously, ma'am, if I am interested, I play cricket, so
Yeah.
I watch also. So
Right.
that is the one thing. And sometimes I used when Olympic comes, so
Hmm.
watch
Okay.
like swimming also, and like badminton, tennis, different game, kushti, wrestling also.
Right. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Archery also. So there are many different games.
Yeah.
So I watched that also when like Olympic comes.
Hmm. Who are your favorite sports personalities?
Firstly, my sports personality in cricket, if I talk about cricket, Virat Kohli currently,
Okay.
and Sachin Tendulkar. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
These are my
Is there
favorite in cricket. And in yes,
okay?
ma'am. Other one. If I talk about football, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
So both of
Yes,
them.
ma'am. And, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They are, and Sania Mirza also.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am, in
Right.
tennis.
Is there any specific reason why you like these personalities?
Because, ma'am, if I talk about Sachin, like when I started watching cricket in my childhood, So he was people used to follow him blindly, like he was an idol.
Hmm.
They worship as a
Yeah.
god of cricket, Tendulkar.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when we used to switch off the television also at that
Hmm.
time when the wicket of Sachin is when Sachin gets out,
Gets out. Yeah.
gets dismissed. Then at that time as a Indians lost hope. We used to
Yeah.
lose hope that
Yeah.
whether we will be able to win or not. So
Hmm.
that craze of Sachin was amazing, incredible.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
And
Yeah. Yeah. Continue. Please continue.
yes, ma'am. So that was the reason I like his strategy also, like his batting style, uh, his style of leaving the balls, picking up the balls to whether to play or whether to leave.
Hmm.
So it was basically a technique he followed was very good. So I was
Okay.
a fan of that. Yes, ma'am. That's why I idolize Sachin cricket.
Okay. All right.
And right
All
now,
right.
the position is taken by Virat Kohli. The same technique, same
So,
everything.
hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Virat Kohli is also, and I prefer Sachin because he was playing on a different pitch and different rules were there. So
Hmm.
if I compare with Virat Kohli, then that Sachin was way better. But
Hmm.
at the same time, Virat Kohli is right in current situation. But Virat Kohli is also my idol.
Good. Right. Okay. Amazing. Thank you for the great conversation. Is it okay if we move to the feedback session right now? Because we're almost at the end of our session, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, ma'am.
All right. So, one of the first things that I noticed, you obviously know how sentences are constructed very well, and you use almost perfect grammar while speaking. So that's great. Um, One thing that I noticed at the starting, it was a very small thing, but I would like to point it out. So, for instance, you said in Sunday. I don't remember the entire context, but you were saying in Sunday. So, when you're pointing towards a particular day, right? That something happened on such a day, you use the word on, the preposition on, instead of in. Okay, so I went to the market on Sunday instead of in Sunday.
Yes, ma'am. On Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, all right. So that. Then the second thing is that even though your grammar is proper, you tend to elongate sentences a lot. For instance, you don't stop a sentence at a full stop. It sort of gets connected to another sentence with a because or a like or something of that sort, right? Maybe because you're thinking faster or something of that sort. Whatever the reason may be, try and form shorter sentences. Okay,
Okay.
try and form sentences that are like full in itself and then move on to another sentence, right? For instance, if I start that I like Sachin Tendulkar because of his great form as a batsman, full stop. Then when I was a child, I used to idolize him as well, or whatever. So that is how
Oh,
you, yeah. Okay, so try and form
yes.
shorter sentences.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that brings me to my last point, which is you use filler words a lot, especially the word like, which we need to eliminate from your language, right? So you tend to use like a lot, and it's not needed in the context that you use it in, right? So those are called
It was
filler words.
unnecessary. I'm using.
Yeah, yeah, they're unnecessary. So you don't need to use them. So just be a little conscious about when you're using it. The next time you talk to someone, maybe just be conscious of when you're using them. And every time you start to say it, just stop yourself from saying it. It's okay if there are abrupt pauses in the starting, because that would be there. But like gradually, it'll get eliminated.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the three feedback points that I had for you.
So, is there anything, ma'am, I can use, or I should take a pause?
Yeah, just take a pause. Don't try and replace it with anything because it's unnecessary, right? We need to eliminate it completely. Okay, because these are like buffer words that we use in order to say, like, think about what we have to say next, right? So every
Yes, ma'am.
time, for instance, I use a lot while I'm speaking, so that is also a
Some
filler word.
you know also sometimes some people
Yeah,
use everything.
yes, exactly.
So is
So
that okay or not?
no, that's also not okay. We need to eliminate these completely because they don't make sense.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. All right. I think that's it for me. Do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am. Actually, I will try to work on these things.
These things. Yeah.
Like I'm
Okay.
having the habit of using like very much. One
Yeah.
tutor also told me about that. But
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. That was my starting. And actually, ma'am,
Hmm.
it's like my habit. I have
Yeah.
made that
Yeah.
a habit of saying like
Yeah. Yeah.
everything
Yeah. Yeah.
every time.
Makes
Yes,
sense.
ma'am. So,
Yeah.
okay,
But
so it's very
I think a
it's very
lot of
difficult
us
for me to.
use, yeah, a lot of us
Yes,
use
ma'am.
these words, but it's better to not, right? It makes you appear
Eradicate.
also
Yes,
more
ma'am.
confident. Yeah.
Okay, okay, ma'am. I will surely try to focus on that, and I will try to eradicate that using filler word
Yes.
like and something else,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't have any more questions, maybe we can end the session here.
Okay. Oh, yes, ma'am. I had a great session with you. Thank you
Thank
for
you
the.
so much for joining. Thank you.
Thank you.